Started slurring her words like daily, like dang near nodding off. Like it was a bad. It was so bad. Boy, you know you make me float, float, boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, dope, 'cause you. Whew. Okay, hey y'all. So I've been wanting to do a video like this for quite some time, but I don't know. Every time I put the camera on, I just find some reason to forget what I'm trying to say or just not post it. So yes, I had to write it down. I got a book. This is my very first salon experience, and my very first salon I worked at. I'm not gonna mention the name because I think that's just kind of a little TMI, but all these are facts. And if you know me, you know the salon and you know the girls that I worked with. Anywho, the very first salon that I worked in was it was like a black and Vietnamese owned because the owner, it was a married couple. It was a black man and it was a Vietnamese. We're gonna start with the basics. We're not gonna jump right into the juicy details just yet, so you gotta stay to watch the whole video. Okay, so my very first salon experience, I got them probably a couple months after graduating from cosmetology school. And when I tell y'all I was terrible, baby, I'm surprised they even took me. But they took me, they worked with me. The owner, she was really cool. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get you training. I'm gonna teach you how to do this and that. It wasn't in-depth training and it definitely wasn't like continuously, but she did like try to stress, like, okay, do this, do that. One thing that I did learn from her, I definitely learned how to wax eyebrows and how to do a fast pedicure. So if you know me, if you ever got a pedicure by me, you know my pedicures are like, but they're not so fast to where you feel cheated. It's not that. You're gonna get a nice detailed pedicure, but you're not gonna be sitting there for hours. Like, no, you're gonna soak. I'm gonna get the product on your foot. It's gonna work off all the calluses. You're gonna get a great massage. My massages are the bomb. So if you're in Detroit, come check me out. I'm located in Southfield. But yeah, she showed me how to wax eyebrows, how to do pedicures. So it was really good experience. They did like stress back to back clients and you did get a break. So I will say like working with like a Vietnamese owned salon, it definitely did help increase my speed and help me to get in the mindset of some days you might have back to back clients, especially if it is a rush. Because we was located in like a really busy strip mall, and I guess I can tell y'all the location. It was like 10.5 mile in grass shit. But y'all, so it just was some things that you have to pay attention for. And I'm pretty sure people not doing this now. But like, okay, so one day they got all the nail techs together and they were like, y'all, we know that y'all work here too, and we want to provide the best for you guys. And we wanted to ask like if we could just take a couple dollars out of your check to buy some new pedicure chairs, the ones that y'all sit in, not the ones that the clients sit in. So we thinking like, I don't know. They're like, well, it'd benefit the business. So there was an older lady working there, and she kind of convinced me. She's like, yeah, come on, like it'd be great for the team. And then the owners also said like, well, you can get the older chairs that we have. Mind you, there was a couple of ones that was like really, really good. Like they were in great condition. The other ones were all like ate up and just looking nasty. You know how like the little leather peels? So disgusting. So only one nail tech like disagreed. She's like, no, don't take nothing out my check. So me and everybody else, we was like, okay, cool, take it out my check. So while we all like take it out our check, she like, no, that's not right. Like they make way more money than us. It was commission based, but you got to think if they're a business, they've been around for quite some time, and the owner, the husband was a real estate agent. So it's like you definitely had bread. And then the wife, she used to do nails on top of getting the commission from every single nail tech in there. Like you got the money. You got the money, real talk. But anyway, come time for us to take the chairs home after they already ordered the new pedicure chairs. Why did they tell us that we can't get the most decent looking ones? We had to get the ones that had like the rips and stuff in it, and we could just go get it upholstered. That's not what you said. Y'all took my money and this not even my business. And then I got to get a raggedy chair. But I took it. I was young, y'all. I was so young and dumb. And I'm just like, now that I think back on it, it's like, why did I even do that? That was so, so trashy. And then another thing that happened, y'all, one day the owner, she kept complaining, like, okay, like we need to get like speed up, whatever. So she started making ads in Vietnamese for only Vietnamese nail techs. And I thought that was kind of like rude because it was only one Vietnamese lady that was working there, plus the owner, and it was one white girl, and everybody else was black. So I'm just thinking, like, why are you like purposely going to find only Vietnamese nail techs? So she basically wanted it ran like a sweatshop. You want like everybody like in and out. You don't care about like the shape and the stuff. You just want everybody in and out, like nobody waiting. Which I'm like, okay, I can't really be mad at, because if you're sitting here worried about business mindset, okay, cool, that makes sense. But I still, to this day, I just feel like that was a little not racist, but like it was very like, y'all, I don't know the word. If y'all know the word, please put it in the comments, because I don't know what to describe it, like how to describe it as. That was that was the third thing that was weird. Okay, intervention time. We had this one lady. Now, mind you, I told y'all it was one white girl that worked with us. So every day this white girl would come into the shop or whatever. So some days she'd be like real jittery, like real energetic, like running through the shop, like going crazy, whatever. She started slurring her words like daily, like dang near nodding off. Like it was a bad, it was so bad. So we all get together. Like some of them know her like really good outside of the salon. And we just talking like, yeah, I don't want her to like hurt herself. I don't want her to like overdose. I don't want her to like just, just go crazy. Y'all, why one day we sit here and we have an intervention for her, and everybody crying, everybody talking to her. Now, mind you, you would think that that was a good thing to do. I don't think that was a good thing, because that wasn't our place. And two, if you as a business owner have concerns about your employee, why are you bringing the other employees in it? That's just not right. And the lady, she kept acting like, oh no, it's my thyroid medicine. My thyroid medicine makes me drowsy and it makes me do this. That ain't no thyroid medicine. We all know what it is. We're not slow. And then there was some accusations about the husband being a pervert. The same lady I'm talking about, she kept saying like, oh yeah, he made comments about my butt and he tried to touch me and this and that. And I'm just like, okay, he do give like kind of creep vibes, but it really wasn't like too bad. But I'm just like, it's a lot going on here. Um, I did end up getting fired, but at that time, I had a lot going on. I was trying to like prove my loyalty to my boyfriend at the time, and like one day he got arrested, y'all. He got arrested in my car. Mind you, at this time we had two cars, so one was his, one was mine. They both was in my name, so they technically was mine. But he got arrested in my car, and he called me like, come get the car or whatever, so I don't get towed. So I'm telling him like I gotta leave. We're in the middle of a rush, so I tell the owner, I tell the husband, I say I have to leave, like it's an emergency or whatever. Oh well, what's wrong? First of all, no job is supposed to ask you what's wrong or why you need to leave. If you say it's an emergency, that's it. That's good excuse enough. Bring a note if you need to. So, and I think prior to that, I think I did have a write up because I think I was late, because you get like a point system there. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But when he told me I couldn't leave, he asked me like, could you stay until the rush is done? But I'm thinking, I'm like, no, I need to get my car. Like, if my car get impounded, who's paying for that? Not y'all. It's gonna come out of my pocket. So, or he is like, no, we're not doing that. I'm about to go get my car. So I leave or whatever. I come back, and the wife, this was a different day. I came back. The wife, she's asking me. She's like, what's going on? Like, tell me, like, what's going on? Like, because you got a lot of stuff going on. Da da da. Mind you, I had already talked to her husband. So why am I talking to you? Why am I talking to both y'all? And y'all trying to get in my personal business? Like, at that point, I knew it was too much going on with the salon. So she like, I don't know how it happened, but it got heated. I did have like a real high head back in the day. Like, I don't know how to show, I don't know how to withhold my emotions. So, well, back then I did. Even now, like, if I keep my composure, you're bound to see it on my face sometimes. Like if it's something that's really frustrating me, you're gonna see it on my face. But y'all, it's so funny because she told me like, okay, basically, I'm just gonna let you go. I didn't have no clients that day, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm about to go get my stuff. So she like, don't cause a scene. I'm like, why would I cause a scene? So I go out and I'm grabbing my stuff. So the nail tech that I was cool with, she like, what happened? So I'm like, girl, I just got fired. So she comes standing in the doorway. Shayla, I asked you not to make a scene. I'm about to call the police. I said, hold on, girl. Like, first of all, I'm not even about to sit here and cause no scene. Like, don't nobody care about this junk. Like, I said, something, BFU. And I said, she said, B, yeah, because call the police. Like, I'm getting my stuff. If somebody asks me what's going on, I'm going to tell them. But y'all, that was just a hot mess. I'm just like, oh, what the heck? And now that I'm older, I look back, like, I do feel bad for calling her a B word, but I kind of don't because y'all was all in my business. Y'all didn't have no reason to. If I'm telling y'all I have an emergency, let me leave. Okay, the point system, I get that. That's cool. That makes sense. But everything else y'all was doing, like, come on now. Y'all having us pay for equipment, but y'all don't want to excuse a point. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Like, I do have another story time when I was at an all black owned salon. Y'all let me know if y'all want to hear that story. Take me,